Solar balconies are booming in parts of Europe, cutting bills and helping the move away from fossil fuels. But what exactly are they, and could they actually reduce your electricity bill? Well, they do exactly what it says on the tin. You hook a couple of solar panels to your balcony, plug them into a socket, and they feed electricity straight into your home.
Germany is absolutely the birthplace of plug-in solar, balcony solar, as it's called there as well. Just for a bit of context, so the product has been growing in popularity over at least the last 15 years, and especially in recent years, plug-in solar is now huge. We count at least 1 million systems installed in Germany today, and in 2025 we estimate that around 1 in 2 solar installations in Germany were plug-in devices. We start at around €300 for a standard kit that includes the panels, all the electrical equipment that you need to install it. Payback times then for such a kit, depending on the initial cost and the orientation of the system, etc., can be from 2 to 7 years. By themselves, these plug-in kits can generate up to 25% of a household's electricity needs, and that really translates directly into a reduced power bill.
In real terms, that won't power your entire home, but it could cover things like your fridge, your Wi-Fi, or other daytime electricity use. So instead of buying that power from the grid, you're generating it yourself. And in countries like Germany, it's designed to be simple. You can buy these systems in shops like IKEA and install them yourselves. They're also set to be rolled out in the UK soon. These systems are especially aimed at people who can't install traditional solar, like renters, apartment dwellers, or anyone without full control over their property. But it's not so simple in Ireland. Right now, you need an electrician to install one, making it more complicated and more expensive than in countries where they're designed to be plug and play. That difference is key, because once you need professional installation, a lot of the low-cost appeal starts to disappear. You also need a weatherproof outdoor socket. Some experts are saying we should follow Germany's example.
And there are established certification regulatory regimes, Germany being the obvious example. And again, one could not reinvent the wheel, but adapt those to Irish conditions, and the appropriate wiring regulations, but very practical things like is there a weatherproof socket on the balcony is a prerequisite, and as these have become commonplace in certain jurisdictions, that's become a normal part of how buildings are designed. So there's that kind of trend has to start as well. If all those conditions are met, yes, it could be a successful technology in Ireland. Yeah, the payback period might be a little longer. The soil radiation conditions wouldn't be those of Germany, but again, it depends on the installation.
The Green Party has been calling on the government to make those kind of changes, but so far progress has been slow, and the government has concerns around safety. These safety concerns are not shared by some of Germany's most experienced experts.
I could say I invented this kind of product 30 years ago. The safety of plug-in solar devices were a big issue in the discussion in Germany in the last years. And almost 10 years ago, we started to develop safety rules for this new and innovative consumer product. And we had 2 goals in this process. One, to make it very easy to install, and the second, in the same time, to make it at least as safe than other household devices like refrigerators or washing machines. And as of today, we know almost no cases of damage caused by plug-in solar devices, while it's quite common with other household devices, like causing fire by tumble dryers or TV sets. It's not so rare. Most important thing for the safety, and this is what convinced the technical institutions, is that we limit the power of the solar panels and the inverter output.
Zeltman sees no reason why the same standards could not be applied to Ireland. Even so, some level of oversight might still be needed.
It needs to be safe to service, or alternatively, there could be a low-cost inspection regime or something like that. But it's important there is, right? Because you are talking about electricity, You're talking about things that could blow off balconies even. You know, we have winds and things. So there are a number of aspects of safety here that do need to be properly considered. You know, you attach something on a balcony, it gets blown off and hits someone in the street, for example. You know, you've got, now say a good system will have a system where when you unplug it, it stops generating, all right? But again, you've got to buy that kind of system. The problem with sometimes people buy online, it might not be produced in the right current, the right frequency, it might not have that system. So I think there needs to be a product certification, you know, so that you know the products are safe, and possibly an installation certification, or evening classes where people get a stamp of approval, having done some classes that they can install it themselves or something. Because, you know, even, you know, minor electrical changes in the house, you might not do yourself. So this is quite significant. So, you know, unless people are feeling competent, I would advise caution.
There may also need to be legal changes for renters to ensure their landlord can't block them from installing solar balconies where it's safe to do so.
In 2024, a key rental law was passed in Germany that now gives the inherent right for renters to install plug-in solar in their homes. Previously, there was actually an issue of landlords blocking the authorization, the permitting for installing these systems. And now this barrier has been removed because renters now have the fundamental right, unless there is evidence to support that this installation is unsafe, for example.
With the fuel crisis from the Iran war fallout causing chaos with our energy prices, any way to reduce costs is getting attention. And solar balconies could be one small step to help that.